Where have all the good women gone? It's not that all men are going on strike against marriage. Rather, the issue is that males can't seem to find good women to marry. In this video, I will discuss what a good woman is and where they may be. But before we get into that, I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share this video. Comments and suggestions are always encouraged. Now, back to the topic. Men, back in the old days, traditionally thought that they ruled their homes like kings. Now, after working all day, all they have to do when they get home is to make dinner, do the dishes, and be treated like hired help while also being reprimanded by a wife for not doing their duties adequately. Why would men volunteer for something like this? I don't blame men for going on strike for marriage. There are not a lot of good pickings to be had lately. My goal is to convey what males are thinking. They are looking for a good woman to marry, but they don't want the baggage of a hostile, tough girl, boss bitch, or masculine-acting career woman. Good women don't try to outdo their husbands in competition. Dr. Helen Smith has spent years investigating this topic, specifically focusing on the effects of matriarchy. One of the men she talked to after he graduated from college shared his philosophy that manliness desires to compete, to win, to boast, to glorify, and even to fall honorably against the greatest. The vast majority of men do not wish to compete with their wives. They don't want to get into a quarrel about who should be in charge of the household. They don't want to be in a position where they have to compete with one another over who takes home a larger wage. They don't want to be in a position where they have to compete with a woman who has a job. In 1960, only 31% of married women held jobs outside of the home. By 1997, that number had doubled. Men expect their wives to stay home and take care of the children and the household while they go to work, and it has been this way for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Good women support men being men. Equal treatment does not exist in the real world. In general, women are permitted to go shopping and spend time with their girlfriends, whereas men are prevented from engaging in activities they find enjoyable. When males were without partners, they had the freedom to hang out with their buddies and participate in manly activities. After they're married, guys accompany their wife shopping and either hold her purse or watch the children in order to ensure that she is able to relax and enjoy herself. Just like women, guys require their own personal time and space too. Good women have authentic love. Rejection on an emotional level and financial strain are two factors that are contributing to men going their own way. The feelings of men are being disregarded. But when guys put forth a lot of effort to make their relationships work, and then their partners cheat on them or aren't happy with the way things are going, it wreaks havoc on their feelings. When it comes to sex, contrary to what some people believe, males do in fact experience a whole range of emotions. Good wives to their husbands are those who only occasionally refuse their partner's sexual desires. Because love is unselfish, we have an obligation to make ourselves sexually available to our partners even when we don't feel like having sex. It cannot be said, "My body, my choice applies." Above all else, good wives and mothers are concerned about the health and happiness of their children, spouses, and families. Building a good, strong family is hard work and requires time, energy, and sacrifice. Strong families used to be the backbone of America back when the economy was strong, stable, and growing, because strong families build strong communities. These days, we seem to be in self-destruction mode. Good women understand that being a good wife and mother starts with a deep understanding of how important the job of being a good wife and mother is. It is not something to get around to after college, after grad school, after internship, after climbing the corporate ladder, after having a 304 phase. Time is ticking on your biological clock, and the time to lock down a good man is while you're young, at your most attractive, and capable of building a family. Good women know that quality men are not interested in marrying a woman with a past, and it is up to the young woman to protect her value. That quality man expects his future wife to approach him as someone who already knows how to be his wife and does not need on-the-job training. His future wife will not put their relationship in jeopardy by engaging in girls' nights out, girls' trips, maintaining an active presence on social media, or keeping a stable of male friends. She knows that trust takes time to build, and it is a fragile thing while in the process. And finally, good women understand that while her man wants her love, he requires her respect. This is non-negotiable. Men are not born with value. History has shown us repeatedly that men are the expendable gender. We are sent off to war. We're sent off to explore dangerous people and places. And in crisis situations, we make sure that women and children are saved first. Men's stock in trade is the amount of respect that he has earned throughout his life, and he takes it very seriously. A good woman knows that the worst thing she can do to her man is to show him disrespect. It is the ultimate deal breaker for a man. In closing, today's world lies to women constantly, and it can be hard to make sense of the conflicting points of view. Keep in mind that up until 70 years ago, the human race worked very well together, building towns, cities, countries, and the basis of all the technologies we enjoy today. Men and women worked together and built lasting legacies called families that built strong communities. It has only taken a short time for things to get so out of balance. Western women, take note. Western men that are marriage-minded are traveling to other countries to find suitable wives with more traditional values because there's such a short supply of marriage-worthy women available in their own countries. If this current trend continues, there are going to be some very lonely, single modern women in the future for these first world nations. I hope this trend changes. Be well and survive.